Segment 4, baby. Segment 4.
You see, look, this has been the fastest episode so far that we've been doing because my wife is in need of coffee, I think.
No more wine.
No more wine. No more wine. Okay, so this is segment 4, where basically we want to talk about the travel fraud hotspots from the past year. So these are the top countries with the highest travel fraud reports as per MasterCard. The credit card, they did a report on the biggest fraud
I think this
places.
is really important. I think everybody should read about these before they do travel, regardless where they're going. So Brazil, which is always having issues with some type of thing with tourists. This one is the high rate of card skimming at ATMs. I can totally see that happening. I don't know what it is, but they do have a lot of money issues and stuff over there. So yes, that's
100%. And then because you know that Brazil is one of the biggest and from Latin America in terms of technology and tech. So there is a lot of scams when it comes to like that type of theft, digital theft. The next country is Indonesia. There is a rise in booking scams.
But this is from third-party websites. So I can see that happening. So maybe, if you're not going directly to the hotel website or through a travel agent, I can see that happening because a lot of times we're not familiar with the land or their hotels. Things are in another language. And even though when you're Googling a hotel, and this is a perfect example, you're looking for something in that country. It could be like a Japanese cruise, but you want a specific Japanese cruise that Japan has. When you put it in, our websites don't automatically are going to do the Google research. So you're looking at a third party that is promoting that cruise or that hotel. And so you're not booking directly with them. And now that third party is going to be you're paying somebody and they're taking all of your money, or you're paying more money because you're paying that third party, and then that third party is paying the original website or to that department, whether you're going on a cruise or a hotel. I see that happening all the time.
Yeah. So keep it simple. Go with a travel agent.
Yeah. You need to go ding.
Yeah. So the next one is Thailand. Okay. One of the common tourist scams there is in taxis and excursions. So once again, not to toot our own horn, but this is where, again, having a travel advisor helps, because travel advisor is not just some person that just books things for you. We
vet things out. So and I will tell you this, like, I'm going to give you a perfect example. This just recently happened. I work with specific wine tours in Italy. The one that I had booked originally for my clients that are in Italy, right as we speak right now, they canceled that day. And they sent back the money. Everything was great. And the one that I wanted, I personally had never done, or none of my clients. And I felt really iffy about sending these clients on another tour. So, I can sit there and I could talk to tour operators and stuff. But what's beautiful is that the community of being with other travel advisors, I was able to reach out to other travel advisors and saying, hey, listen, can you please vet me a good wine tour that's private? And that's exactly what happened. And then the feedback that I got was, oh my God, it was amazing. And I actually got better reviews on that one than the one that I had used in the past. So those are just things to say about, I know Viator is great and they do stuff, but they're very generic, and it's also very saturated, and they don't find the best of the best always. So those are things that, not to do. You really should book those things in advance, 100%.
Yeah. And then with travel insurance, with a travel advisor, I think you'll be good. And also to make sure that whatever credit card you use, you do have fraud protection on there. Because again, just worst case scenario, they do get your credit card information. At least you're protected. All right.
It's the same thing too.
Turkey. Yeah. Hotel overbooking scams.
Yes.
That's crazy.
I see that a lot. Turkey is a major hotspot right now. And yes, Turkey is inexpensive, but I have seen on different sites the same hotel being a little like a very indifference, and I do not know why. So that's like a major thing that's happening now because it's becoming more popular. I've been seeing the prices kind of, I just don't trust certain things. And then that leads us to the Mexico one, which goes back to the Thailand. I wanted to jump to that one really quick. Mm-hmm. The fake tour operators. And that's the same thing that's happening in other countries, that they're taking your money. They're saying that they're the tour, and they're just kind of giving you like whatever tour, or it could be on the worst side, they rob you or do whatever. A lot of these excursions are, lying to tourists.
Yeah. So that's why, again, not to beat a dead horse, but with a travel advisor, we have tools to have these pre-vetted, and safer for everyone traveling. So
it's just a good peace of mind.
Yeah. Yeah. You have somebody that has your back with, I think, with perfect combo, travel insurance and travel advisor, I think, and you have whatever form of payment, have fraud protection. I personally would not use a debit card. I would use a credit card and then pay.
No, and you should be booking these excursions ahead of time, right? Like over online or doing whatever, is not when you get there. Also too, because then they'll say, no, it's cheaper if you just give us your cash, and that's not how it's done.
Yeah, exactly. So I hope this was informative. Just stay safe out there when you travel. You always need to be aware.
Stay away from those mosquitoes and head to Iceland.
Yeah. So let me tell you that the spa, as you itch your neck. A question, where would you go for the spa place?
Out of these?
Yeah.
I have to say, I'm torn between.
That's an adult trip though.
Yeah, I don't want to take little ones on here. That would not be fun. I would probably do either the Thailand or the India.
Yeah, I think either one of those are like my go-to. Yeah, definitely. And Thailand will make sure that we have fraud protection, so we don't we don't get scammed over there. Yeah. Well, this was a fun and quick episode.
Cheers.
Again, cheers. Cheers, everyone. Thank you again for listening to us. I hope we were informative, and if you have any suggestions or you have any questions, feel free to reach out.
Yeah. Ciao, bacalao.
Oh, ciao, bacalao. It won. Finally, I have conquered. All right. Well, thank you, everyone.